to all my friends out there, and I meant to say half a tube of chorizo. So I had a little oil, and I fried my chorizo in the oil. And so, if you're a vegetarian, just fry onions. And then, you know, I want a little, I have black beans, so black beans are going to be good. And so what I want to do is I want to refry my black beans. This is going to make some good refried bean burrito. This fork has seen better days, but it's my best mashing fork, so I have to put up with it. So I want to refry my beans and my chorizo. This is the best. You can use any kind of meat, sausage, hamburger, anything. Bacon, any kind of meat is good. Or any kind of vegetables. Onions, green peppers. A lot of people use jalapenos. That's good. And so depending on how thick you want your refried beans, since, you know, if I was going to use it for dip, yeah, this is the best ever dip. If I was going to use this for dip, I would add a little water, but it doesn't look like it's going to need any water for my tostados I'm going to make. Takes just a minute. You can buy already refried beans, but I like to mash them myself for this. Or, you know, if you make pinto beans, that would be really good too. So you can see it's starting to fry. And as soon as I finish mashing these, I want to fry them a little bit on low because I want to season my beans up for my tostados. So half a tube of chorizo, or a whole tube if you have a big can of beans. This is going to be really good on the bodybuilder salad too. Trying to hurry. Okay, I do want to add a little water, just a little bit. Because as soon as I get these beans mashed, I'm going to add cheese in just 1 minute. And okay, now it's starting to look good. Okay, so now I want to add either chili powder, taco seasoning. For a little batch like this, it's hard to get open. I'm going to add probably so you can see these are starting to look like some really good refried beans right about now. Okay, so I have taco seasoning, any kind. I think for a small batch, maybe about that much. And these are starting to smell really good. A little more water. I want them kind of like very creamy because the tostadas are going to taste better if they're, you know, didn't you ever wonder how to, you know, when they, you buy your beans out, how do they get them so creamy? Well, this is how. Also, I just wanted to mention, you know, when you're making hamburger helper, if you stir it like this until you get it creamy, it's going to taste much, much better. A lot has to do with the way you cook. You know, the food can be pretty cheap, but if you cook it good, it's going to taste good. Okay, so now my beans are looking pretty good, and what I want to add is cheese. A little cheese. Not too much, you don't need too much, but you do need some cheese. And also, this makes the best ever secret dip. Like if you go to a party and you take this dip, I guarantee you there's not going to be any left. But okay, so now what I want to do is I want to keep stirring it until I get it really nice and creamy. And I want all the beans pretty much mashed. And so, you know, if it starts getting a little too thick, I'm just going to add a little bit more water. And when it gets really nice and creamy and just the right thickness, the way you like it, then that's time to make the tostadas. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. I want to cook this about 5-10 minutes on low. Okay, I'll be back, and God bless you all.